All right, we're ready to go. All right, guys, welcome to another episode of the Sketchy Lounge. Tonight actually, we have Kiana Parra. She's a skateboarder from the Imperial Valley. She's competed like in X Games and stuff, right? Like, oh,
Not. I was alternate, I guess.
hey, that's not bad. That's still something. I mean, not a lot
Not
of people.
technical. I was like doing the qualifiers. I don't know. Just it was crazy.
That's
It
pretty
was
sick. Like,
crazy though.
what kind of pressure does that bring when you gotta like
Oh, dude, it's insane. It was such
compete?
a crazy, cool experience. Like it was overwhelming because I went alone. Like I didn't have like some people have like their managers or the family. Like it just happened so last minute. Like I got the email and like people were calling me. I was just like, whoa. Like is this real? Like that's what I was just like. Is this really real?
So when like a opportunity like that comes up, I know like everybody that skates and when they
Yeah.
go into competitions, you get that those jitters no matter what. Is it
It
like a different kind of jitter, or it just goes away completely when you know that it's like
It didn't happen to me so much when I was younger, but until like after my surgery, it happened later. And I was like, whoa, like I feel totally different. I feel like a different person. Like I was like, all right, I got it. Like I was like, I'm just going to do this and like plan it out. But I was so nervous and everything. I was like, it was just a different experience.
yeah, some crazy shit right there. You just mentioned your injury. How's that going? I know that you had some injuries going on with your feet and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I got surgery on both of my feet. It was like a Gangolian, I could be saying it wrong, Gangolian cyst.
Ganglion, okay.
Yeah, and like surfers get it on their hands and like on their feet, and I got it right in the middle of my arch on both of them. And it was like I just might as well just get the surgery now before I get older and not skate because it was already bothering me. So that's why I didn't do flip tricks. So I was really getting good at doing spins and like big spins and 360s. Not both ways, but like I just pick and choose my poison, you know?
So like how does that happen? Like is this something that just develops, or is it because of all the falls and
I
impacts? It just happened?
not that it just happened. I think it was like genetics, and I always wore like flat shoes. Like I don't know, like when I grew up skating, I was like always like addicted to like the thinnest shoes, like Converse, like Vans, or, like there were some circus back in the day I was like I really liked, or like DVS's. I was like they were super thin, so maybe. And I was always like trying to go big because I was like, oh, I just gotta jump off this shit. Like I just want to do the biggest stuff. You know, when you're a kid, you just like you don't think twice, you just go.
I mean, I get you where you come from when it comes when it's about those souls.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
vulcanized souls. Everything now is vulcanized. Like I,
Mm,
to be honest, I don't know if there's a brand. Maybe Nike, maybe Nike, yeah.
maybe.
Maybe Adidas. I'm not sure, but I was rocking a lot of shoes too at the time. I probably still do. A lot of my Vans. I think the Chima Pros are also vulcanized soles.
Dude, I just always liked the comfort in Vans
Hmm.
a lot, just because they were so thin, and like I always played soccer barefoot and like everything, and then like other shoes came out. I was like just trying out different stuff, and I was like, oh, dude, this is
That
sick.
shit hurts though.
When you get older, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel it. I feel it now. Now that I'm like, oh damn, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can't be jumping off this.
See, I always hear that like people saying there's a cutoff age for skateboarding.
There isn't. I
Maybe
don't think
back
there's a
then.
cutoff.
Back then
Yeah,
people thought that, but now you
yeah.
see like Andrew Reynolds. He's like 40, right? About
I have
something like
no
that. They're
idea.
Tony Hawk's definitely 40. All
I
these
thought he was
older dudes.
50.
Well, there you go. See, all these older dudes are skating now, and that gives me hope. You know, back then, maybe skaters that were, I meet a
Yeah.
lot of people that are like in their 30s now or 40s even, and they're like, oh
Hmm.
yeah, I stopped skating when I was like in my 30s, early 30s, late 20s, because back
I
then
hope I'm still skating
there
by
wasn't
then.
people.
Like,
Yeah, there wasn't people that old skating back then. To be honest, I think
I just think skateboarding is just so fun. Like you
it
can't
is.
like I mean it sucks falling every once in a while, but like you know your limit. If you're gonna go for something big, like sometimes accidents just happen.
See, that's
You
my
never know.
favorite. I mean, I love toning it down. I don't honestly, I don't jump off stairs or anything. I want to call it sidewalk surfing, I guess. I just love cruising down the sidewalk, ollieing over everything, and just
Yeah.
ollieing kickflip. I could go a whole day just doing ollie
It
and,
goes
and
back to like
kickflips.
middle school when you're just like remember
Yeah,
like
it's fun,
yeah.
just the wind in your hair. Um, well, I didn't even ask you. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know that are tuning in right now. How did you start skating? Like, what was your first encounter with a skateboard?
It was weird. So my cousins got a skateboard from the swap meet, and I'd always like roll around in my grandma's backyard. And then I went to Paradise Hills when you still had to rent out skateboards. And I remember dropping in on like my first or second day, and then I just got addicted. Like I dropped in like a 5 or 7 foot like quarter pipe. Like first I started off on the five, and that same day I was like still rolling around, and I dropped in like the 7 footer that was right there.
Wait, they had skateboards for rent?
Yeah, Like
I
you
know
still had to
shit.
pay. Like I don't know if it was my grandma or if it was my mom. Like they got like I got a helmet and everything too. And like I was like second grade or something. Like I remember still going to school in San Diego, so it was like pretty crazy.
That sounds great. So you never had any older influences or anyone else that would skate around the
So
neighborhood or something?
oh yeah, so I didn't
Yeah.
start like really skateboarding when I was in second grade or something. Like I remember third grade, like I got like this like old school skateboard that was like a cruiser basically, and then I didn't touch that. I was like really getting into soccer, like basketball, still doing like biking. My brother's into biking and stuff, and then like all of a sudden like we moved to El Centro, and I went to Kennedy, and I was hanging around like there was a bunch of older kids who were on a skateboard and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I want to ride that. That looks fun, like. And I was never like the type of girl to like, oh, just always hanging out inside or just like doing whatever. I was always wanted to be outside, like either play with the soccer ball, basketball, it doesn't matter. Like it was just I saw the older kids doing it, so I was like, oh, I want to do that. So then my brother got me a skateboard or my neighbor. I forgot how it happened. Maybe it was stolen, but like I just started skating. And my first trick was a board slide on this like little piece of log. It was like a log, like legit a log from a tree. I was like, and I was like, oh, I just did it. Like it was pretty cool.
Holy shit. Board slides, like, when did you get into 50/50s? Because I know that's a harder
Oh,
trick right
dude.
there. Like, board slides,
I didn't even really learn how to ollie. Like I remember doing like shove its and stuff.
no way.
Yeah, so I learned how to board slide first, and then I thought I ollie, but I was just like manually and bonking off like a crack, and I was like, I just jumped, but nah.
So, like, what's your skate routine like now? Like, now that you're older and obviously, like we have jobs and stuff now, and like,
Yeah,
how many times a week do you skate now?
I try to skate every day, even if it's for an hour.
So sometimes you do get like some skate time in every hour at least.
At least for an hour, or I go to Buckland in El Centro, and like I don't know, just like I try to do it because it just keeps me sane.
I mean, that's not bad. That's a lot more than me, that's for sure. I mean,
Well, like I don't like I just work and I go home and then I just skate. Like it's just I don't know. I just need skating in my life because skating's so fun. Like I don't go out to bars. Like even if it's a
um,
weekend, like I'll just go out and just skate alone. Like doesn't matter. Like
well,
I
no,
just
yeah,
rather skate.
in a way, it's therapeutic. Like, I would
Oh,
rather,
super
yeah, I would
therapeutic.
rather go skate with a bunch of other homies and just drink instead of go to the bar and drink and just sit there and talk. You know, like,
Ah, it's so boring.
there's something fun about having a cookout and just going wild, just skating and
Or just
everyone.
even having a cookout at the skate park and just skating, and
See,
having
that's sick as
fun.
fuck. I'd rather do that. Like, um, obviously there's not a lot of that this way toward the valley. I mean, unless you
Yeah.
go to the slabs, but then you gotta get all your homies together and you gotta see who wants to go
The
out
slabs are
and
pretty fun, but at night, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of sketched out.
you
Like
need
I'm just like,
lights. No, I was kidding.
I like, oh, it's getting dark. Let's go.
I mean, back then we used to go skate out there and we'd stay out there late and we'd have like a bonfire and like grill hot dogs over the fire. That
They
shit was
have like
fun.
cool stuff out there. I have that. They have like acoustic nights. There's the
Saturdays,
range.
every
Oh,
Saturday at the
Saturdays?
range. It's
Oh
hella
shit.
cool out there. Um, shit, I forgot what I was gonna bring up about that. Well, I know back in the day when we'd go skate out there, like people would stay out there super late. The Built to Shred guys would camp out there. Not when
I
we were
didn't
out
know
there,
that.
but yeah, there's Built to Shred
I
and they
was
did an
little.
episode.
I was like in fifth grade watching that stuff
You were probably skating at the time, I think, if I
in
remember
front of my
correctly.
house.
Okay.
You were older though, so
Yeah, I forgot how much older I am. Well, not that much older.
no.
I'm all here sounding old and stuff, and no, it's great. I mean, I don't know if I want to bring up last time we did film a show before this. Like we did have a sketchy lounge prior to this one,
Yeah, I wasn't
but
feeling too well.
yeah, no, but we ended up re-recording it, and last time went smooth, but I think this one's going a lot better. But how do you feel about skating and like I know we
What do you
brought
mean?
up like cookouts and stuff like that. What do you think about skating and like drinking at the same time?
Honestly, some people work better without it. Some people just work better. Like I don't know. Like for me, just like I just have more fun. I just like let loose and I just be crazy and like some like skating. Like I'm kind of like an obnoxious little kid. Not too much, but like I feel like I don't care. I don't
Um,
get drunk and skate, but
no, no,
I drink like a beer or two,
yeah, that's like
and
Dustin
like
Dolan territory right
oh,
there.
dude,
Get fucking
I used to look
hammered.
up to him so much.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
it
he was
was
so awesome.
crazy.
Yeah, same here. And then one day I realized I can't skate that hammered. So I remember last time we went over mid '90s.
Oh
Did you get
yeah,
a chance to watch it?
it was actually. I thought it was really
Was it
good.
good?
I thought it was really good.
I feel like I was trying so hard to watch it. I know they didn't show it anywhere toward the valley. Like I think the
Yeah.
closest place is Temecula.
Dude, Temecula is not that far. It's a great drive.
I know I should have made the drive. Now I'm just looking for it online. Or I'll just wait for it. I mean, on PS4, on the PSN store, they have it on pre-order, so I'm waiting for that to happen. So
Did you ever see the Supreme video?
I
I
haven't
see
seen the
you wearing
Supreme
a
video.
Supreme hat.
Yeah, no, I like Supreme, but I need to watch their video. Is it good?
I thought it was pretty good.
I think I'm gonna watch it right
I
after this.
watched it when I was at work, so I was like kind of worried that like I was like, I'm not trying to like let anybody hear this at work, so I just kind of watched it right there, and whenever I was like got a chance to look at it.
Oh shit, I'm over here hitting my mic and shit. No, yeah, definitely gotta watch that one. Another good video that I watched recently. Let me think. To be honest, there's nothing I've been excited about that's been coming out. Let me think.
I just don't think you skated. You need to skate, man.
I know
Skate's good for the soul.
that's like something that's brought up every show. Like I need to start skating more, and I do try. It's something I want to do, but it's like
Just set small goals and like you don't have to be like just do what you want to do and like once you get to a level that you're happy at, like
I live a
you can
block
have so much.
away.
Huh?
I live a block away from everything. Like the skate park's right there.
That's
High school's right there.
okay. So guys, he lives in Calipat.
Yeah.
This skate park is kind of crazy. Like it's hard to create a flow, but
It's
it's
hella
really
vert.
it's really cool. It's really cool. I can't skateboard. I'm not very good, but
Oh,
I think
same
yeah, I
here.
think if you can like figure it out and you kind of push around and force yourself to get out of your comfort zone, it's really cool.
It reminds me of that phrase where they say you don't get old because you stop skating. You
Yeah.
get no wait, it's the other way around. You don't oh fuck it, whatever. I'm gonna look it up on Instagram, post it on the page later.
Okay.
But no, yeah, I'm trying to skate more. I do go to the high school every now and then. It's just how do you feel about skating alone?
It's sometimes really good and then sometimes like depressing.
I think it sucks. That's why I'm
I
like,
like skating alone in my backyard if it's flat ground, but I don't like jumping downstairs or going like big alone. There's no one really there to have fun with. It's there for you and your friends and like to hang out. It's like more of like a social thing sometimes. But sometimes I do just go to Buckland, just skate alone, just put on my speaker. Like let's say if I'm having a hard day at work or just having a hard day in like my life, like I'll just go skate, like just skate it out. Cause it's better than like if you ever look at other people too, like who don't have anything to do with like let's say they don't have nowhere to go or they don't know how to like relieve stress. Like skateboarding's a good way too because it kind of gives you like a purpose, you know? Like I'm gonna just try to land this trick even if it takes me an hour, and it's like a stress reliever.
well, yeah, some people get the same effect from playing basketball. Like I see dudes like
Yeah.
double my age at the basketball court still playing basketball, and it's like I could be doing the same thing skating. It's just looked down upon in a way, I guess.
Oh,
Sometimes.
it's looked
still.
down like as if you're a little kid, but still, it's like it's just. I just think it's really good for the soul and
I mean,
the
it's the
heart and
same
the
shit.
mind
I
and
think
like everything.
Yeah, I mean, I think at first I was really against skateboarding being in the Olympics and stuff. I was like, fuck that shit. That's like poser shit. But now that I see that happening, it's like, what does like kind of justify it? Like people don't really look at me like a kook when I'm like
Yeah.
30, 40 skateboarding out there. Like, oh, it's like if some dude was like wanting to play basketball still and that shit's, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, like, dude, skating's really freaking hard. Like, you gotta take a lot of pain. Like, I can see people in soccer who just like flop, and like, I'm just like, man, like, if someone jumped off the 20 story, like, you'd be having like some crazy stuff going on.
Like when you're watching the soccer games and dudes are like right there holding their knee for
they're
a
just
foul.
like, they're
oh,
just like
fuck.
flopping. I'm just like, really, why are you doing this right now?
Yeah, see dudes take a slam right in their head and they like
And they just still
keep
get
going.
back up and they just
no,
go.
No way. That's fucking.
Or they just like sack a handrail, or that like they just get totally bodied, and like I'm just like, wow, this dude just got back up and he's going right back to where what he's gonna try.
You know, I think the worst injury I've had, because I mean, knock on wood, I've never broken a bone.
Yeah.
I've gotten a couple sprains, but I want to say that my worst injury is I was doing a board slide. This is why I don't do board slides anymore. I was out the slabs doing a board slide on a rail.
Oh,
Board
dude, you just gotta be.
board came out from under me. My spine landed on the edge
Oh,
of the
no
rail. And I was
way.
down after that. I'm like that's
That
why I
hurts.
don't. I've been scared to
hurts
try
so much.
50/50s and any kind of grind, but
I'm
that's
really
my
scared
goal.
of rails too, cause I fractured my ribs twice on a rail.
On a rail, yeah, just
Not like minor, like I was fucked
No,
for a whole
rails are
month.
no
Like I
joke.
couldn't like I was hunched over for like a whole month. Like I had to ask for help to take a bath. Like I've never experienced that much pain. Like I've experienced pain in like soccer, but to like a serious injury, like I was like, oh, I'll break my wrist maybe, or like roll my ankle really bad, but never like a fractured rib because like your lungs, you need that shit to breathe.
yeah.
Like,
See, fuck that. Like the way
Oh
I
my
have to
God.
function every day, I can't afford. Like I think about it too much when I'm out there skating. Like I could try.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'm trying to 50/50 curbs.
That's
I
all you
want a
gotta
50.
do.
That's probably not that bad.
It's
But
super
I'm
fun.
still scared to try it.
Just see how long you can go for. Like it's still a fun ride.
Who
Like
knows? Maybe I'll try it soon and not give a fuck. I need to be with someone that knows how to do them. I was with I have one of my friends that skates with me here in Calipad.
mhm.
He's killer at 50/50s on curves. But
I tried a slappy, so I don't know how to do a slappy. I can get maybe once in a while after like 100 tries. I can probably get on, but still like I was trying to slappy the other day. Well, like maybe 2 weeks ago in San Diego, and just like I just got bodied. It was funny.
God, does slams feel different to you now? Like, but I know back
No,
then.
not that
No.
much. Well, it's just cause like maybe I'm just like confident and comfortable with my skateboard. Like they don't feel that bad. It's like I'm just more scared or more hesitant as I get a little bit older. Like not that I'm old or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, or maybe after my surgery too. Like I'm just like, oh, it's my feet. Like I just don't want to mess up my feet.
Yeah,
Or just like
it probably has nothing to do with your body. Maybe it's all mentality. Because I remember in
it
high
is a
school,
lot of
yeah, when I would
mentality.
skate, I'd get up from a slam, hella crazy, like just let's keep going, that was fun. But like now I'll
Yeah.
slam and I'll be like, fuck, I'm gonna go home. Like, later, guys, it's over. Let me hold on, I forgot about this section too. So usually on on the show, I do get questions from people on Facebook. That's cool.
We're gonna edit that out.
No, I don't have to.
Nah.
No edits here. No, I was kidding. So usually I have questions from the viewers, and we do have one right now. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Okay. You wanna what? So we have a question from, holy shit, Kenny Moraga. I think I'm saying that name right. He asked, "What's the worst injury you ever had while skating?"
Fractured ribs.
Really?
Yeah, that sucks the worst.
Like,
I've had like rolled ankles or something, but like the ribs hurt the worst.
what was the recovery time on that?
Oh, dude, like I've had it fractured twice. I was like, maybe a month. Sometimes took longer. Like I had it fractured on my left side and my right side.
I couldn't imagine that. Like, I grew up with asthma,
Yeah.
so that gives me like asthma memories hardcore. Like,
I don't know how I
not
don't have
being
asthma, so I have
what's
no
this-
idea.
Yeah, it's like the sensitivity to like not being able to breathe. Like, you don't want to fucking. There's flies in the sketchy lounge this time around. We had a cookout, by the way, before this, so. But no, I mean that's great.
It takes
Like
like
that.
a month or two to heal, just depending on how bad you fractured it.
Yeah.
And I remember I skated in a contest with a fractured rib, and I like put a bind. Like that shit did not help. Like I was just like, man, like this shit sucks. I hate this.
Yeah, I see. That's great that you're like super optimistic when it comes to injuries, because like I feel like an injury would shut me down for almost a year. Like I'd be so bummed if I got
But
hurt.
it's crazy though. Some people just go. Like I like to do my homework. Like I'm not the person that's like gonna kickflip off a curve and then try to kickflip off an 8. Like I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna kickflip off this, kickflip off that, and then like go little by little, cause I like to build up my confidence. Like, I mean, if someone said like, oh, you just gotta kickflip this right now, I'm just like, can we just go to a smaller job just so I can work up my confidence and then try it? But sometimes at the moment, whoever you're filming with, or maybe you're with a good group of people, you can like try it and maybe you'll land, or it just could be like good vibes. But I'm like the person who likes to do like my homework and just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just do this and this, and then let's go to the spot. Or like, I'm not that person that's gonna just like go straight for the gap or something. Like I'm super hesitant now that I got my surgery and everything. I'm like, oh, dude, if I mess up, like this is gonna be worse.
So you like to calculate everything and stuff.
Sometimes it just has to depend too on the vibe, or like some people give me hype, and sometimes like I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna go mess around on this a couple times, like really quick, and then I'll be ready to jump the gap right now. Just give me like 15, 20 minutes.
See, that's a smarter choice. I think that's the way I'd calculate things. Like,
But sometimes you don't have those 15 and 20
you
minutes.
just don't
though.
give a fuck and you just jump off stuff. You mean?
Especially if you're street skating. Sometimes you don't have that time though.
Are we talking like security and stuff?
Oh, dude, security,
Oh,
cops.
no.
I'm not trying to get a ticket. Like I'm just trying
Yeah.
to.
You ever got a ticket before?
Yeah, I've gotten a ticket.
No way. How did those work out? I've never gotten a ticket. I've got kicked out tons of spots, jumped tons of fences, but never got a ticket.
If you roll with the squad, they try to just be like, yo, you just got to get out. Or if they're assholes, they just like give you a ticket and stuff. You have to pay like a fine. You have to go.
How much is that?
I paid like $250.
250?
Yeah, it's
Holy,
a lot
that's
of.
how much I paid for a traffic
Yeah,
like
it's a
issue.
lot of money.
That's a lot. Shit, I remember we filmed not so long ago. and I
Honestly,
remember we got
I've
kicked
seen
out that one
people
time.
who get like, who are really trying to go for a trick. Like,
Uh-huh.
let's say it's a crazy trick, and just like they just wait, and they're just like, fuck the ticket. Like, I'm just gonna wait till the cop kicks me out.
You ever bribe anybody?
Yeah.
That shit work?
In Mex.
In Mex?
In Mex it does. Nah, I haven't bribed any. I tried to bribe somebody in Minneapolis when my friend was like skating some like train track scat, and she's from Russia. Her name is Kate. I forgot her last name. I probably can't even say her last name. It's so long.
Yeah.
And but I was like, he was trying to like run her over and everything. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah. And like the dude wasn't even a security guard. He was just some random person that worked for the hotel or wherever we're at in a parking lot.
I don't hate those kind of people that are just like take their job to the next level. Like I see
I'm
that
just
a
like,
lot.
dude, just go call the cops. Just like call them. Like, who cares? Like, let the cops do the duty, not you. Why are you trying to like risk this? Like,
Yeah. Anyone ever try to snatch the board out of your hands?
so many times.
I hate that shit. I see it a lot on video, and it's like, fuck that.
Yeah, but I'm little. They always go after me. Like, I'm like 5'3" on a good day, but 5'2".
Yeah, 5'2" on a 5'3" on a good day.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit. No, I think that's horrible. Like when they try to steal the board from you and everything. There's some people that go out of their way and like, I don't know what goes through the mind of these people that they think they're security. If I saw that shit and people skating
It's the people who were just
that
not
don't
trying
understand it, maybe they never skated in their lives, probably.
Probably.
I mean, that's the only way I could think about it. I mean, everyone that I've known that's skated before that's kicked me out of a spot, it's probably been a
Yeah.
cop that skated before.
Yeah.
To be honest, those are the ones that are coolest. They'll be like, hey, what kind of trick can you do? Like, oh, I used to skate back in the day.
Oh, you got like 5 tries or something.
Yeah.
Like, they're super nice. You're like, hey, I'm just going to have to kick you out. I'm going to call the cops right now. And they're like, boom.
Yeah.
Like, all right, call the cops. You have like 5, maybe 10 minutes and then just dip.
Yeah, I've gotten that before. They'll be like, try to leave soon. And they take off.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's sick. But yeah, usually I think it is the people that have never skated before or don't understand it or just don't care about it, care for it. They're just like,
Yeah, but then they're
Yeah.
the person that like goes to Zoomies and buys their kid a skateboard at the end of the day. And they're like, they just don't understand. Like, they're just
Yeah.
like, wow.
oh man. It's all that product placement and all that media that's going on. Like,
It is.
whatever, fuck it. Let me take a drink. Yeah, any video parts you're working on right now? Oh shit, did you? Oh, go ahead and like,
Oh.
not get edit that out. You
What
want to like,
happened? What happened?
what's that?
The Q&As that you're getting on Instagram.
Oh, you're getting some?
Let me see. Let me see. Oh, shit. Is it on? Let me see.
Let's check them out.
Where is your favorite shop to visit for vintage unique finds in EC? T&D for sure.
Tianique,
Yeah, T&D's pretty
I
cool.
think I went there once. That show's pretty, in the show. That shop's pretty badass. I actually talked
The
about it.
owner, Liz, is really, really nice, and she always knows, like, she's like, oh, what's your vibe? And she kind of, like, helps you guide, like, oh, like, try this on or try that on. Like, sometimes she's gotten me out of my comfort zone, so, like,
No
try
way.
some, like, weird stuff.
Do they carry like just clothes over there, right? Like,
No, they carry everything.
I'm gonna have to go over there and
Jewelry,
shop.
shoes, belts, handbags, furniture, like, anything you could think of.
Yeah, I've been feeling the vintage look lately. I'm just gonna like lounge around.
You gotta go, dude.
Fly. Any other questions on there, or is that the only one?
That was the only one.
Who was that one
far.
from? Did it say or no? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's someone random.
Someone ran. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
someone random.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll bring him up later. I'll put it in the credits.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I don't know. I'm really feeling like the vintage clothes coming back and stuff like that. I think a lot of the shit looks
I
nice.
think it's
Like,
cool. I think it's cool.
yeah. No. I mean, a lot of the stuff they sell in
'Cause
stores nowadays.
I feel like people are trying too hard.
Yeah, it's too cookie
It's-
cutter, too much like designs and stuff. I
Or
honestly,
it just looks like patches, like you're in the army, or like people who just like have a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm not really into that. Like, some people could pull it off, but I don't know. Like,
how do you feel
I
about
like more
shit
plain.
that like comes patched already? I remember I went to Hot Topic one day. I found a backpack that had patches on it already of like bands, and I was like, oh my god! Like I remember I used to do this shit
Oh.
myself. Like
I
throw-
think that's cool when you do it yourself, when you customize your own
Yeah,
clothing and
definitely.
everything.
I
Like, I
can't-
think it's like gives a part of your look and your personality. Like,
yeah,
I think that's cooler.
that's what it's about. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all about being an individual, but like buying stuff like this already, it's just
Especially if it's like $60, $80, like that's ridiculous.
that's even super
Yeah.
ridiculous. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I see in stores that I could buy for like cheaper online, like on eBay.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm feeling like all these vintage stores because they carry a lot of stuff that's like older and it has a lot of character to
Well,
it.
now you have the eye though. Now that you're older, now that you're wiser and
Yeah.
everything, you just got the eye.
I guess. I mean, I still think Shake Junt's cool.
Yeah.
I remember I was like the first one in my high school to have like a Shake Junt shirt when they were like barely starting out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck, this is sick. Well, I mean, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now. But I mean, vintage clothes are cool too. I mean, throw in a Shake Junt shirt with the vintage button up, like the polyester button up. But Yeah, I think I asked
Sure.
you. So you're not working on any video parts right now or anything? That
I'm working on two right now. Just trying to whenever time that I have, but I'm working so much, so whenever I can go to San Diego and stuff, or if there's anything I can, there's a friend who could film me around here, and just try to just film whatever I can.
so between San Diego and Mex, where do you like filming more?
I don't know. It goes both ways. Because, like, whenever you go to San Diego, I feel like you have to drive, like, 15, 10 minutes, and it feels a lot longer. And then, too, sometimes you end up in, like, a sketchy neighborhood. And then in Mex, everybody's so, like, I don't know. The times that the times that I went, it's, like, everyone's so, like, ready or, or so respected of the crew that I roll with. Maybe they are the locals and stuff, but, like, everyone fucks with them, like, heavy. And, like, we can cuss on here, right?
Yeah, you can say whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And like I just feel like they have a lot of love for me and I have a lot of love for them too, especially like taking care of me. Like the few times that I went, like some homie that I've only hung out with like a few times, like he went with me to the vet and like he was really cool translating everything. He's like, no, you should do this or it's this much money, we should get an exchange, and like he's helped me like drive around and stuff. So even little Santos too, like he's like such a crazy good skater, and like if some sketchy shit went down, like I feel like he's the dude to give the first punch. Like he's a really cool dude.
So like, are we just talking street spots over there in Mex or just?
Just everywhere that I met, like even the people that I met at the park right there at the local skate park, they're really
Okay.
cool. Like they just gave me like just they were just really nice. Like it's crazy. Maybe because I was hanging out with the veterans right from right there and like Little Santos. Like it was just honestly really cool.
See, I need to check that spot out. I need to go to Mex. And
There's
try
just
it.
so many spots, dude. They're
It
not
sounds like it.
they're not like San Diego or LA, like the crazy good ground. Like expect crustiness and expect like some assholes or security or like
See, that's cool. That's when you gotta bust out with the 56 millimeters or
yeah.
yeah, just do some like crazy. I actually saw these wheels I really liked, and I wanted to try them for some crazy spots. I think they're called
Dude, there's
Bones
so many
Rough Riders.
I've never heard
They're
of
these
them.
sick ass wheels. They're pretty thick. They're soft material, and these dudes are like skating on rocks. Fucking rocks in the
What?
wilderness with them. So that gave me like a new idea. Like I'm gonna hit up some sketchy ass
Oh,
spots.
Max is a spot.
There we go. I gotta get some wheels like that. For
Yeah.
God. I don't know. I mean, I need to try it out. I need to go to Mex.
You need
I
you need
just
to have
hate
some
it,
fun.
yeah.
You need to taste a different scenery.
Yeah, I need to get out. Actually, I've been trying to get like a little skate trip going with Dats.
Mm-hmm.
We want to rent a van. We want to hit Palm Springs. After Palm Springs, hit
I heard
San
some Palm
Diego. And
Springs
yeah.
has some good spots.
Dude, I want to camp out in the van. I want to do the whole shebang. Like, I don't give a fuck about a
We
hotel.
should.
Yeah. Like,
Nah, hotel.
I mean, have you ever done that? Like, just go out on a skate trip like that?
Yeah, I have. Not like crazy like that with like companies or anything, just like with friends, just like
Yeah.
traveling and stuff, and that shit's pretty sick.
Yeah, it sounds fun. Like camping
Yeah.
out also, or
Not like camping, like camping in the cars or just like sleeping wherever you can. Like we went to Tucson I went with Javi, just some friends who were just like trying to go to Arizona, and like it was really random. Like I literally got the call like 30 minutes before. They're like, "Yo, we're rolling up. Do you want to go?" And I was just like, "Fuck it, let's go." Like I have nothing else to do.
and see,
And it
that's
was
exactly what it's about. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I need to do something
Yeah.
like that. But
spontaneous.
yeah,
It's
just spontaneous. Like, I mean, a hotel room would be cool too, but everyone in one,
Dude,
maybe.
Yeah, everyone in one and like everyone stinky, just tired.
Yeah, gotta cut
shit.
cost.
Like it's crazy.
For real.
It's cool, don't get me wrong, but like I want to do more trips like that. Like that stuff is so fun. You never know what you're gonna get yourself into, and it's just so exciting and so new.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know, spontaneous stuff like that, and then bringing a camera too. I love the film, so it's gold for me every single day. I mean, anything can happen. So
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff can happen.
yeah,
Like a lot.
I'm pretty sure. I think the closest thing I did to that was nothing. I think that has to be my New Year resolution. I gotta go on a
I
skate
know.
trip finally, but the van's
Let's plan
kind of
a trip.
expensive. The van's like $300 a day. A weekend.
I got a grandma car. Let's go.
There you go, a grandma car. I mean, I would take my truck, but that's too much gas right there.
That's way too much
Yeah, it's a
gas.
double cab and everything. It'd be perfect. It's got an electrical outlet in the back, but I don't know about maybe the van weighs more. I'm not sure. Gonna
Yeah,
have
I
to-
don't know.
Gonna have to Google that. I'm gonna Google that and start doing. Well, shit. This show actually felt a little longer than our last one, but we only have a minute left. So, do you have any sponsors you want to shout
Yeah,
out to?
local skate shop for sure. Mini Logo, Bourgeois, Rostaclat. Trying to think. That's about it.
That's about. I know there's even in the skateboard scene. I know they're supposed to like promote how do you say, unity and everything like that. But I know there's a lot of discrimination with female skaters and stuff. Do you have any like um
Just skate.
advice out there for anyone skating, like especially a female skater? I know a couple, like I know one little girl that wanted to start skating, and she even asked me like, "Do you know any skaters in the valley that
Hmm.
like that are females and skate right now?" And I gave her a couple. I think I sent her one of your videos one time. It was last year.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I don't even know some of the girls that I meet sometimes whenever I'm like traveling, and I just send them a message like, "Yo, I'm rolling through," and it's so crazy that the skate community is so small. But as long as you skate and you're having fun, like no bad vibes, you're not like a sketchy person or something. Like, everyone's just there to hang out and skate and have fun, and like it's just love at the end of the day. Like, I think it's really cool. Cause like when I went to even my friends from Arizona that I've known them through Instagram or whatever, we follow each other, but it's nothing like never met them, or like even my friends from LA. Like, maybe I've met them at a party or like we went to a demo or something. And I've seen them before, but I've never actually like hung out with them. Like it's so much like open arms. Like it's
So like
pretty
pretty
cool.
much just come in and have good vibes and just skate, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
much.
just don't
Yeah.
like disrespect. Like, obviously,
No, yeah, definitely
like
never had that problem before, Abby.
yeah.
Well, shit, guys. Well, thanks for watching Sketchy Lounge again. Be sure to subscribe, follow Kiana on her social media. I'll go ahead and plug it in on the bottom.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep watching us, please.
Ryan's kind of tired right now as well, as you
I
can
know.
tell.
I'm ready to take a nap, guys. I'll see you later.
Later.
Okay, we're done. Oh,
Let me take.
yeah. Camera 1.